Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name remains Dammie as always. In today's video we're going to be going through what we spent in the month of June, and like I said, I think in my last vlog I mentioned that going forward I'm going to be telling you guys what we spent on a monthly basis. One, just so that everyone gets an understanding of month to month, and then two, just to keep me accountable of things I buy. I think because I want to film this, it helps me track my expenses. I make a conscious effort to track it, and then I know, like, once I'm tracking, I'm like, geez, why did I buy this? I'm not buying this next month. Like, it helps me as well. So for me, accountability for you guys, just to give you insight on different things and how I'm able to save as well. So in this month, it will be beyond this is what we spent. It will be how I got some free money, how I got some things cheaper, just, you know, finance budgeting tips is what this video will be about. So let's get right into it. In the month of, so I'm going to go to my money manager again. So I have this notepad and I have my this notepad, and then I have my phone that I'll be looking at from time to time to go through this video. Similar to me, the largest part of our expense is mortgage, but not as much as last month. Reason being that we did not pay rates this month. We only paid our mortgage and then we paid our property insurance. So that was what formed the largest part of our expense. Immediately after that is our household expense, which is about $1,477. So that one is for furniture. There are a few things we need to fix in the house, like the kids playroom. We got some things from IKEA, and then we just got some things we need for the house. So this again is a one-off expense. It's not something you would do regularly. So we're trying to, like, put the bookshelf, have them have a reading table and things like that in that room. So that was that expense, and some other things, not just that. So some other things. So let me see what it was. Catch, dusk, that was what's it called, diffuser, things like that, AliExpress, Home Decor, Amazon. So that's what that is about. And right after that is food. Normally food will be more than this, but because of the furniture involved in the month of June, that was more. So food was about $1,269, and food was compared to, so we spent $1,269, whereas in May we spent $1,527. I remember in the May vlog I mentioned that I already bought some things in bulk, so we're not going to spend as much in June. But on this one we spent a little more than I would expect. I was thinking it would be about 1,000 thereabout, not up to 1,200, but that's because we went above, because we bought, what's this thing called, a lot of toiletries, one, and then two, I went to Costco. If I didn't go to Costco I won't spend up to that, but because I went to Costco and then I bought some things in bulk, I did a video of that will also come up to do all of the things I got. For instance, I bought Hot in box, which is cheaper than when you buy it in boxes from Kohls or Woolies. So yeah, that Costco trip made that expense really high. So after food is utility. Remember in May as well we did not pay any utility. We pay per quarter, so nothing was due in May, but in June we got our bill for gas. Our gas bill was $183, and this is for 3 months. Comparing it to, you know, when we did the video with Uche and she was saying that the bill for gas in Melbourne was $750 in winter. That was scary, but yeah, hers is 183. This is Brisbane, and we use AGL in case anybody is looking for a provider. We currently use AGL and we think that price is fair enough. So, and then the other bill was electricity bill, $420 for 3 months as well. We used AGL for that one. We've used Origin in the last quarter, we've used AGL this quarter. The price seems similar, but from 1st of July they're going to be increasing electricity rates in Queensland. I don't know if it's Australia wide, but I'm sure in Queensland. So what I'm going to do, even it's on my plate after this video, is to call the two providers, compare their rates and go for the cheapest. Like, that's what I'm going for, because we actually have solar. So I want to see who will give us a higher tariff back for our solar usage. So that's that on utility. But another tip is always compare prices. Like, every quarter I do this exercise. So now I'm going to call Origin today. If theirs is cheaper now, I'm going to go back to Origin. Like, that's just it. Anyway, let's go back. So after utility, the next was health, $533. This month I took the kids for their dentist check. So they usually do it, is it per quarter or twice per annum? I think so, twice per annum. So they went for their dentist check and clean up. I've said it previously as well. I have a bad dental history, so I'm trying to ensure that my children don't go that route because I heard it's hereditary. So went to see the dentist. That was about 155, and as well I had to fill 3 of my tooth, and it's about 6 I need to fill. I've just done 3. You don't want to know. And I paid 122. So with dental as well, we have Medicare, but Medicare does not cover certain dental procedures. So that was why we have private insurance. So with our private insurance, we have extras that covers dentists, optometrists, and things like that. So yeah, we used our insurance, but we still have excess. So it was just the gap, that's what they call it, the gap fee. So the gap fee for mine was 122 for filling 3 tooths. The gap fee for the kids was 155 for 2 of them. So I had to pay that out of pocket. And then dentist drug, and then I bought a few drugs for myself. And then Bupa was 240. Our private insurance for family of 4, we paid 240 per month. So that's what brought it to about 533. Transportation 402. It was like 1 week of school holiday in that, so I bought gas a lot because we're always on the road. Gas. Then my car insurance is $76. I took taxi one day. And then, oh yeah, I'm like, this is also high. This month I got my license. I didn't pay for it since, so I just paid for my license, which was $192. So that's what made that high as well. So that's transportation. I did self-care, $205, and that was mainly going to Chemist Warehouse and Lovisa. I'm like, yeah, self-care 205 in a month. I don't think it's bad compared to last month. It was about 800 and something because it was my birthday. So self-care this month was reasonable. Kids 186. That's school lunch, that's Dream World, school holiday activities that fell within the month of June. That's what made up that balance. Apparel $184. We actually did a road trip. I'm sure you've seen the video. We had a road trip to Strandtop somewhere in Queensland, and we had to buy beanie because it was freezing in that part of Queensland. So yeah, we had to buy a few things to wear and just bought the kids a few things as well. Social life $43. Lunch with the girls. I went out on dinner with the girls on one day, and then I spent for $3. That was very fair, not bad at all. And then there's gifts. Yeah, I won't say the amount, but yeah, there was gifts. And then there was entertainment, $14.99. I feel like this month was really, really good, but let me just say this now, I got free money this month. So the one way I get free money is from credit card. So this month in total, I think I got about $300. If not, I think it's more. I'll try and do this screenshot and put it up here for you guys to see. But I got a credit card earlier in the year, which is Kohls credit card, and I was going to get, I think, 70,000 Flybuys points. So I'll get 70,000 Flybuys points, and that is about almost $300 if you get 70,000 Flybuys points, because 2,000, okay, now let me do the math. 2,000 Flybuys points is $10 times 10. Yeah, that's 350. So 70 Flybuys points, that was hard. So 70,000 Flybuys points is about $350. But what I did is I actually used that money. Initially I was saving everything up that I would use it in December to get Christmas gifts for the kids, and then I realized, it just occurred to me that my kids are above toy age, because normally I can only use Flybuys for, at least that I know of. I didn't really do a lot of research, but where I claim my Flybuys is mainly from Kohls, Kmart, and Bunnings. So I'm like, oh yeah, the kids no longer use toys. There's no point saving this Flybuys points till Christmas, because I'm not going to be getting things from Kmart for them for Christmas. In the past, we'd usually buy their Christmas gift from Kmart, but they've outgrown Kmart kind of toys and Christmas gifts. So it was at that point I realized, oh, I need to spend it now. So I spent about $300 from my Flybuys points in this month. So that's, like, you can understand. And I got them clothes. So I didn't put that amount in my expense. I got them clothes from Kmart and Target. Yeah, we also claim Flybuys points from Target. So I spent some in Target, I spent some in Kohls. There was one day I went for food shopping, and then I just used the $130. I bought something worth $130, and I paid with my Flybuys point as well. So that's the way you can get free money. I know a lot of people also get credit cards to be able to travel. If you're someone who wants to travel, if you travel a lot, local flights, I think some international flights as well, you can use your points. So make sure you do research and get a good credit card that gives you points and value. I am not one, I used to say, I've never paid an extra fee on credit card. Don't spend above your means. Make sure when you're spending, you actually have their money to pay back. Don't take advantage of credit card and just spend, like, you know, spend because you think you've seen free money, because at the end of the day it's going to bite you. So make a good financial decision. Check for good value added credit card and then sign up for them. They will really help you. So flyby points is another way I get money. Kohls would usually send you promo, or promo, I don't know, that's what it's called. They'll send you promo to say, for instance, if you spend $110 in store, so they will give you 2,000 flyby points, and that 2,000 is $10. So I usually would just go buy everything I need to buy and get $10 off. So things like that are ways I save and get free money, because outside of that there's no free money in this land. Kohls Savings, when I'm saying Kohls Savings as well, I will also put the pictures up here. There's no time I go to Kohls I don't save. Anytime I go, you just say you've saved 50, like total savings for today is $51, total savings is $63. And how do I get this? Is by buying things that are on sale. Anywhere I see the yellow label is the thing I'm going to buy. So I'm always buying things that are on sale. For instance, if there's cream and I don't even need cream now, I know I'm going to need cream next month, and I see that it's on sale, I will immediately pick two and take that home, and that will save me a lot of money. Most times they sell these things in half price. Is only maybe 10% of the time I'll buy something from Kohls at full price. Every other time I look out for their sale. What do they have on sale today? What's in savings? What can I buy? It just helps me save money a lot, and I tend to shop more from Kohls compared to Woolies, because Kohls, they usually would have discount. I don't know how it works for them, but yeah, they usually would have discounts, so I tend to shop more from Kohls. And then the school holiday saving tips, that was the last point I had, is the fact that there are lots of free places you can take your kids to in Brisbane. I will drop a link for Brisbane Kids website where you can find fun activities that your kids can do during school holidays, or even weekends. You know, on weekends you want to take them out and you don't want to spend so much money. For instance, the other day we went to Queensland Museum, and the other day we also went to Daisy Hill Kohala Center, all at no cost, was free of charge. So there are many things you can do in Brisbane at no fee or at a very cheap price. So try and look for all those things. There are things that can save you a whole lot of money. Back to what we spent in the month of June. That was everything we spent, and the total came to $9,133. Even with the furniture and everything we bought, can you imagine? We still spent way less, because last month we spent about 10,000. Let me see. Last month we spent $10,819, and this month we spent just $9,000. That's almost $2,000. Yeah, almost $2,000, 1,000 thereabouts. Yeah, about 1,000 plus less dollars compared to last month. And hopefully in the month of, let me say it out here now so I can keep myself accountable. In the month of July, I'm going to spend less. No, it's Obi's birthday today actually, so I've not spent less. I've spent way more. Yeah, okay, that's not happening. So it's Obi's birthday today, so hopefully in August I can balance back, because it's just a whole lot of expenses back to back, and I've not been able to have savings. In full transparency, savings has just gone down. Oh, I see my mom calling me after this, but yeah, a lot of things are just happening back to back. And but yeah, whatever, we're just living life. But yeah guys, that's everything I spent in the month of June. Hopefully July is better. And yeah, there's no school holiday apart from Obi's birthday. I don't think there's so much that we should spend. We have a lot of food at home, and then my mom even just did cargo for food for us. Hopefully when that comes through as well, it will save us a whole lot of money. But the highest expense we have is mortgage, food. Once those two things are out of the way, every other thing is smooth. And I always look out for sale, discounts, buy one get the other half price, you know, things like that. Call me. And then I just signed up for another credit card as well, which is the Westpac credit card, and that is for Qantas points, because we want to start doing like local travels within Australia for vacation and things like that. So once that comes true as well, it's going to save us a whole lot of money. You know, people will see you on vacation like, oh, you spent money. They won't know that you made right financial decisions to be able to earn that. So that's everything about this video. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. I'll be able to explain. I'm happy to do another video where I explain like properly just about how I get my Kohls savings done, how I track it, or how I gather my flyby points, or even we can also sit together and then review the different credit cards available and the best one you should take, especially if you're a family person and you're looking to save, because most of them, they have spending limits. Like the two I've done recently now, you need to spend 3,000 within 90 days, and trust me, initially I was like, how will I spend 3,000 in 90 days? But I spent it. So guys, I can do a separate video to address credit cards and which one you should go for, and even budgeting, things like that. I've said it before, I have a spreadsheet where I manage my expense, like budget my expense. If it's not in my budget, it's hard for it to come out sometimes because it just impacts my savings. But yeah guys, that's everything about today's video. I hope you learned one or two things in this video, and this video, please take it with a pinch of salt. It's just to help you, give you an idea. Don't start comparing and saying, oh, how will you get this type of money when you get it? I did a video addressing comment about people saying, oh, how do you have this much money? This is me coming from someone who 4,000 was our monthly expense and we were fine. We're absolutely fine. So always watch these videos with a pinch of salt and you'll be all right. So guys, that's everything about this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share with family and friends. If you have family friends in Australia, share with them. It might help them, because yeah, everyone needs to save, like saving tips. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up, of course. And if you've watched up till this point and you're not yet subscribed, now it's time to like just click that subscribe button. It will do you more good than harm, and it costs nothing. And then turn on your notification bell so you're the first to be notified when I put up a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.